when you are walking in the street, you're not you're not relaxed because the other people look at you and they want to have a picture with you, and this problem will not have a good result for you as a famous person. Hi, Amir.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Amir.
Hello, hello.
Hello, I'm really happy for seeing you again, guys.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a good night. Thanks.
You have to rotate your phone.
What?
Rotate, okay? It's okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Mr. Farid, do you like to be a famous person?
To be honest, not that much. To be so famous as Mr. Said said, to be busy with people in a street, it is not good, no. Actually, if it distracts you, no, not good. But as he said, for making money, finding fame might be useful. But for me, no, I don't like to be that much famous.
Yeah, if I'm not making a mistake, Mehram Modiri once in one of his interviews said that I really like to go to restaurants like ordinary people. I like to eat my food, but I can't because whenever I go to a public place, all the people come and they want to talk to me. As Said said, they wanna take photo with him, and he's not comfortable in public places. So
That's right.
yeah, I agree with you. Thank you very much, Amir. We are talking
Yes.
about fame and being famous. At first, tell us about your idea. Do you like to be famous or not? And tell us advantages and disadvantages of that.
Well, in my point of view, I really don't like to be famous. I really like to be a role model instead. Everything has a. I really like to be a role model instead of being famous among a lot of people.
Model?
A role model, a role model is a person that everyone likes to obey and react his, actions, his behavior. What?
You mean a leader?
Yes, kind of a leader.
Can you bring an example? Introduce a person like that?
Steve Jobs.
Yes, for example, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates. There are a lot.
They are so famous.
Yeah, they are famous too.
Yes, but at first they were a leader. Then they became a famous man, and this stardom made those people very famous. I don't know. I really can't decide. I didn't ever thought about it. Do I like being famous or not? I don't know. I should think about it. But I guess I don't know too. It depends. For example, Khavari is a famous man, but in a wrong way, in a bad way. Everybody knows him as an embezzler. In that way, I really don't like to be famous, but in a good way, yes, everyone, I guess, like to be famous.
I think we call them notorious, not famous.
Yes, I call them bad famous because I didn't know that word.
Yeah, notorious means a person who is famous for bad things.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Farid, can you tell us about their behavior? How should they behave with others, famous people?
Okay, I think being famous has its own responsibility.
Exactly.
Actually, I think, yes, if you are famous, so you have to care about your manners, what you do, what you wear, what you say. Actually, so if we accept this point that being famous can be followed by many people, so I think they have to be so careful. For example, for people like Bill Gates, actually I think behave very good. But for some celebrities, I think they don't behave good. But they have to care about everything they do.
Yeah, and nowadays there is something new, almost new, not completely new. I mean, social media. I think
Instagram.
beside the things that you said, for example, their behavior, the thing that they wear, everything that they say, they have to be careful about their Instagram and their public pages, because there are a lot of people who see their posts, and especially teenagers or young people try to I don't know, obey them, and it could be dangerous, I guess.
Yes, that's right. They have huge impact in a lot of people.
Exactly, because they have a lot of followers. Yeah. Thank you very much. What do you think, Mr. Said, about their behavior and their responsibilities?
Uh, so you know, every famous person is judged by his or her fans. For example, if you want to talk especially about their personal lives, for example, the personal lives will be judged by their fans, and they should answer about even their personal life. And it's not a good action and it is not a good result of being famous, because you'll be judged by the other people. You're not relaxed. If you want to tell about the other things, the other positive things, like earning much money, that's good for you. And you can achieve everything you want by being famous. For example, when you want to go somewhere for buying something, they will prefer you. They will prefer to buy that thing for you. For example, if you want to buy, I don't know how to tell that.
Car.
For example, buy a modern car. Every car you like, you can buy it, and you are in a priority. And every office you go, you can do your works because they know you. And after doing your works, your jobs, they would like to take a picture with you.
Yeah.
And that's
Thank you very much. Amir, are you there?
Yes, I'm just listening. Sorry for
Okay.
looking somewhere else.
Yeah. Do you think is it fair to earn a lot of money by sharing advertisement on social media? Most of famous people do that.
What a great question, you know. In my opinion, no, it's an opportunity that they've got, okay? It's a kind of job that they are having it right now. They can do a lot of things because celebrities are people who a lot of people trust them, okay? And because they are trustworthy for people, they can do a lot of things. But I think that yes, it's fair. Why not? You know, because they had hard work in there. You know, times before they were
Hardworking? No, they are
yes.
not. No.
Oh come on, yes, they were hardworking at first. Right now they are famous.
It is not about hardworking all. It is, I think.
You know, I know a lot of celebrities that they are not earning
Especially for
any
celebrities.
money. Yes, I know a lot of celebrities that they are not earning a lot of money from advertising some things, okay? Like Rambo Javan. Rambo Javan doesn't advertise anything because advertising needs a lot of something else. For example, like it needs
A
having
beautiful face.
a beautiful face, yes, having a lot of
Bravo.
ability of talking well,
Pardon?
you know, having six-pack. You know, it requires a lot of things. It doesn't even require just fame.
For example, have you seen Bahram Radam's picture on Mashhad leather banners? And I'm sure, I don't know how much does he receive for that, but I think that's a lot. Do you think really
Yeah.
it's fair? Or for example, Gulzar. Gulzar, you know, has a lot of advertisements, and you can see his picture for many products.
Yes, yes, I agree. No, if we prove that it's not fair, what changes? Gulzar, pulls over some people else who take his situation, okay? In every country and in every situation, there should be some people as models advertise a lot of brands. Then we see that in Western countries, in metropolises countries, there is a lot of models and celebrities, I mean beautiful celebrities advertising a lot of brands. So we cannot do something powerful against them. Yes, in my opinion, it's fair. Why not? It's their job. Everybody has a job, and it's their job too.
Said, you tell me, how about ordinary people who are a blogger on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube, and for example, they share their personal moments of their lives, and they get a lot of followers, and after that they receive advertisements with a lot of money. What do you think about them?
Okay, so in my opinion, if you want to talk about the realities, they are not famous people. They are famous virtual people. They are not real people.
Fake
Real
rich.
famous. But so they want to earn money, and this is a good way for them to earn money easily. And why not? If I wear them, I would do it. And you should earn money, and you should live for your future. And if there is a positive way for earning money, it doesn't matter what it is, and you should earn money. And this is a good way, in my opinion. But it has negative things, as I told you before, and I don't want to mention them again. And I want to give my turn to the other people like Farida and Amir to use their speaking and learn something else.
Thank you very much. What do you think, Mr. Farid, about ordinary people who share their photos, their personal photos on Instagram and get a lot of followers?
Do you have my voice?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, it's
Okay,
clear.
okay.
Actually,
Actually, go on, Mr. Said. Said, you want to say it left.
And left.
Do you have my picture or
Yes,
voice?
yes.
Tonight,
Okay.
fortunately, tonight your internet is really good.
Thank you very much. Thank God. Actually, I don't know is it true or not. When we compare the money the blogger receive with, for example, an engineer in our country, or even with a simple worker, I think no, it is not fair to earn that much money with only sharing the videos and photos. And what is the point is that I I agree that they have to earn money, but the point is that there's that much money they earn is very much that what they get. Actually, when you compare it with a person just finish his or her university, they get a lot of money. I think it is not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. Maybe it's our fault. We shouldn't follow them because
Yes, that's right.
we ourselves. For example, I have followed some of them on Instagram, but recently I unfollowed some of them. But I
Yes,
have kept some of them. I think 3 or 4 because I like them. I like them, but I think it is the fault of people. If
that's right.
people don't follow them, they won't be famous.
Yes, we give fame to them. Yes, that's right.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you very much. Amir, what do you think?
Well, as Said mentioned, it's a great and easy way of earning money. You just sitting on a sofa working with your cell phone, and a lot of money will come to your account. Okay, it's a great way. Me myself, if I were them, I would do it. Okay,
Do you
but
personally
as
follow the bloggers?
not all of them, but in some situations, I have found a lot of great pages that they sell a lot of unbelievable things that I couldn't ever found in
Unbelievable things. What, for
yes.
example?
For example, I was looking for a special book that I couldn't find it in any bookstores in our city. I recently find it in one of the pages that bloggers just advertised that, and I'm thankful for that because I achieved the thing that I wanted from those bloggers. So
Great.
if they were not advertising that page, I couldn't find that. Imagine right now, the whole people around the board. Okay, they all need something that they can't find it in city. So advertising will help. For example, imagine you wanna buy a book. If you go to book, or let's me say another example. Imagine you wanna buy something that in your city is very expensive. Okay, it costs an arm and leg.
Yeah.
Why? Because a lot of virtual things added to its cost. For example, I know dealers and everything made it to be expensive. So right now a page or account comes and says, this product, I sell it to you more cheaper, okay, more cheap. Okay, well, you should pay less money, and it's better because you pay less money to that product. And in this situation, bloggers help us. Why not? We can find a lot of different things in pages that bloggers advertise that we cannot even see a sign of them in bazaar.
Nice point of view. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Okay. Mr. Farid, do you think making balance with job and work is easy for famous people or not? I mean, making balance between personal life and their job.
Actually, it depends on how they become famous. Actually, the biggest who share the videos on Instagram. Do you have my voice? Just a question.
Yes.
Actually, I think the blogging is their job. So all they do is to taking photos and sharing, and that's their job. No need to balance anything.
Yeah, no, I mean about, for example, singers, actors.
Okay. No, actually, I think being famous distracts you from your job. Actually, no, I think that is why I don't like to be famous.
Exactly.
If it was easy, then everyone would like to be famous and at the same time focus on his or her job. Famous is good. Being famous is good.
Yeah, most of the time I feel pity for TV hosts or TV hostess, especially, for example, at the moment that is going to be the new year, and they are all the time on live shows, and they are talking. For example, they want to be with their family, but they can't. They have to be on TV shows in every situation. For example, off days or I don't know, Nowruz. or Ramadan month, something like that. It's not easy at all, and I think it is difficult for themselves and for their families as well.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you. Okay, Said, what do you think about this matter, making balance with personal life and job for famous people? Not bloggers, not bloggers, actors,
Okay, so
singers.
you know all of these problems will be solved by money, and when you have money, all of your activities will be done because you can make a balance between your personal life and your job. And you don't have to do it yourself because money will done it for you. Money will do it for you, excuse me. And but if you want to talk about the politician people, in my opinion, being a politician person is not good, and this classification of famous people is not good because they are signed by other people, and especially their behaviors are signed by the other people. And if they do any wrong thing, they will be punished by the other people's actions, and they may lose their fans by doing a wrong thing, like our politician people in our country. And for example, they even can't take a nap. Even take a nap is a hard thing for them because they will be taken a photo, and it's not a good thing for them, in my opinion.
Yeah, whenever people see them in a special situation, they take photo and share that on social media. It's really hard. Yeah.
Yes, that's hard for them, and don't have a life like ordinary people.
Yes, exactly. But Amir, Said said that they can solve this problem by money. Do you think is it possible to solve all of the problems by money? I personally don't think so like that, because some things are related to our emotions. For example, imagine your daughter or your son has a birthday party or something like that. You are at your work, for example, I don't know, it is night or it is really early in the morning. You know, for actors and actresses don't have a special time for their job. They have to go to their locations even at midnight. And I think it's not easy. How can they solve this by money? Is it
I
possible?
Just
think
hang.
yes.
Yes.
Mr. Amir, after the session, please remain here to ask you some questions about the application.
Okay, okay. At
Last night I
how
called
about at
you.
1:30? Yes, I was just doing something else. I just
Okay.
didn't. Yeah, yes, and I called you.
And Mr. said,
Yes,
okay, they are coming.
just joined.
Excuse me, it was the problem of my internet.
Yes, all
Like
Iranian
my
people
internet.
have problems with internet.
Not Iranian, but also all people.
Yes.
Okay, you were asking me some question. I just didn't get that.
Uh-huh.
Money.
I asked you how can famous people make balance in their personal life and their job by money? Is it possible to solve that by money?
No, definitely not. If you ask me, I'm one of the people that says money doesn't talk. Human talks, okay? In a lot of situations, money can help you to have a better situations. By the expert and the researchers show us, they just realize that money doesn't have any impact on humans' happiness and behavior, okay? You know, it's a big, now it got a big manner right now, okay? Every people right now are thinking that if I have a lot of money, if I earn a lot of money, if I have a lot of possessions, I will be really successful in my life, I will be really happy, but it's definitely not true. Our experts tell us, you know, imagine 100 years ago or 50 years ago, there was no internet connection, there was no cell phones, there was no refrigerator, there was not no possessions that we have right now, but they were much more happier than us. Okay?
No,
Yes, they were. Yes, my father tells us that I remember for 1 week we had no dinner to eat, okay, because of, I don't know, revolutionary and these things. My father tells me that we had nothing to eat. Imagine that day, but they were very happy. They were laughing with their sisters, and you know, they were really happy. We, I mean, human being in 21st century made the life very, very hard. We just shouldn't let it go. But we don't. We think that money talks, but money doesn't talk. I traveled a lot to different cities. You know, I just had 1,000 tamans in my pocket. I just had 10,000 tamans in my pocket, and that's not the no money. Okay, the husband of my aunt is a really rich man. Really rich man. He has hotel in Dubai, he has hotel in Turkey, and you cannot believe me if I say that he just divorced 2 times. Okay? It's a you know, disaster in anyone's life. You know, you had a failure in your marriage for 2 times. You know,
Yeah.
I believe that money doesn't solve every problems.
Yes. Yeah, psychologists say that the most important factor for being happy are relationships.
Exactly. I
Money
the way
is
of your behavior.
important. Money is important, but I think
It's not
relationships
that.
are more important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Where's Said? Said is not here.
I just
His,
left. Said
yes,
is traveling in the infinity.
his phone I think was off, turn off.
Turned off. Okay, it was really nice, Amir, that you said you have traveled to many cities without money or without a lot
Yes.
of money. How was it
No,
possible? How
no.
did you go there without money?
I have a friend. We are exactly thinking the same. Our attitudes are exactly the same. You know, it's enough to me to have a ticket to a city, okay, and have just 10,000 tamans. It would be fun for a complete week. You know, we make fun of everything. We make fun of the stores. We make fun of the people. You know, let me say, memory of traveling to Isfahan last year. Exactly this time we had only money for buying some bread and buying a ticket to get back to home. This was our possessions. And it was really hot in Isfahan. It was summer and we were, you know, really hot. It was very, very damn warm. I remember those damn days. I told to my friend Ali, okay, let's do something funny. Ali said, okay, I mean. Then we just, you know, saw a pool in Naqsh Jahan. It was not a big one, but it was a, you know, kind of river. It was kind of, you know, they just made it for, make that square be more beautiful, okay? And we just picked a bottle, we cut it in 2 halves, and we started playing water, or the water play, something like that. And that thing made us very happy and very cool in that moment. And in that moment, I felt, wow, what a great life I have.
Very good. But where did you sleep?
In parks.
Really?
In parks, a lot of, yes, we didn't sleep some nights.
Did you have any tent or something?
Tentor, what is tentor?
Tent. Did you have any tent or something like that? Tent, chador.
No.
No?
My father has. My father has. I tell my father, Father, can you please give that to me? He said easily, no, I can't give that. Okay, I said, I'm very easygoing, boy. I just like to laugh in every situation.
Thank you very much. It was a really nice experience, and I enjoyed hearing that. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Farid, is there anything that you want to add to our discussion?
About the fame,
Yes.
you mean?
About fame or about Amir's travels, everything you like.
Okay, I think Amir points of view might change after years.
Yes,
I
exactly.
think it might not change, but I
After
think
surgery.
military service, no necessarily after that, but I think it might change after. For you said you are 18. I
Yes.
think it might change, but it is very good that you enjoy every single of your life, and you have to. I think one session topic should be he teach us how we can enjoy like him. It's very good.
Yeah, and he mentioned something last night. He said that living in present, living in the moment is
Reading books.
reading books is really important. And yeah, as you said, one night
But
he
the problem is how to live in moment. In the moment.
I wanted
The
to ask
problem.
him. I wanted to ask him how he does that.
When you have a lot of
It's
problems.
exactly, it has a lot of, how can I say, views from different people, okay? The way of I live at the moment is exactly different from the way you like to live at the moment. But for myself, I was a person that really thought generally. I mean, I was watching everything generally. For example, this is a book. Okay, finish that. But after starting watching everything in details and watching the beauty of everything, my life, had an explosion. It was a revolution in my life. And I started watching everything really, really carefully and in details. For example, you're watching this pen, and it just seems a pen. But to me, it can be a lot of things. For example, it can be a, killing weapon. For example, if you throw it in somebody's body, it can kill him. Or, for example, I think all of you remember elementary school. You had to throw some papers using these pipes, okay?
Yes.
And these pens can do a lot of things. Think of the power of this pen. It can write a lot of important letters. It can write a lot of romantic and impressive letters to your boyfriend and girlfriend. It can tell your mom and dad that I love you, I just miss you.
Yeah.
Or you can pass a great exam that has a great impression on your future with this pen. It's really powerful. This simple pen that everything thinks that it's nothing. It's everything has its own beauty. For example, imagine this book. This is a simple book, okay? Everything thinks that you should just read it and then throw it away, but it's not. In hot weathers, you can use it as a fan. Or in some kidding situation, you can hit your friend with this book. Yes, a lot of simple things has a huge varieties of complicated things that a lot of people don't care about these things.
But I think taking care of every detail is not that much good. If you
It's very good. Yes.
Okay, we can talk about later, but thinking about every detail of everything, in my point of view, is not that much good.
Wow, could you please prove me why you are saying that?
Okay, I think, I don't know if we have time or not. We can talk about right now or not.
We have.
Actually, for example, if you want to have a very great goal in your life, and then start to achieve that goal, you have to say many no's to many things, and thinking about every detail might uh, might 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 ruin
Shock you.
ruin your way.
Yeah.
Actually, I had many people, for example, they became command employee
Yeah.
in some
Yeah.
companies, and they had to lose their vision, so they had to think about every detail of such things to enjoy the life. I don't know is it true or is it good or not, but the point is that if you focus on every detail of everything, it might ruin the way you want to achieve the big goals.
You are right.
Because your time is limited. You have no time, that much time to pay attention to everything. You are surrounded with many events, with many things. So you have to say no to many things. It's my point of view.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
That's true.
exactly true. Okay, but it has a lot of different topics that can be talked in a lot of different sessions. Okay,
That's right.
the thing that is really important, is think out of box. Okay, think in a way that mostly people doesn't think. If you focus on every positive details of everything, you will enjoy having that. Believe me.
Yes,
That's right.
exactly. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Okay, it was a really nice session, and I hope to meet you again in the other nights.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
Have a
much.
nice night.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Please stop recording. Would you
Okay.
please stop recording?
Yes, exactly. Let me do that.
Thank you.